Good morning. It's Wednesday, November 13th. I'm Jasmine Anderson. Firefighters are battling another brush fire this morning as the fire weather threat continues. The flames broke out at 12 Pines Park in Medford just after 4 a.m. this morning. It's the same area where several other fires were burning yesterday, including one near houses on Bloomington Street in Medford. A red flag warning is in effect through 6 tonight due to the dry and windy conditions. Governor Hochul has banned outdoor fires until November 30th.
What that means is completely avoid outdoor burning. Don't leave any campfires, but you should not have campfires in the first place. So don't leave them attended, but don't have them. Exercise extreme caution with outdoor grills and report fires immediately.
The dry conditions since September have contributed to several fires across the island and state. A man accused of stabbing his neighbor in Suffolk. Police say Edward Preston got into a fight with his neighbor while walking to his home on Justice Street in West Babylon yesterday, then stabbed the man multiple times. The victim suffered serious but non-life-threatening injuries. First in Newsday, the Long Island Coalition for the Homeless facing a federal sexual harassment lawsuit. Samantha Grimaldi is seeking $40 million in damages. She says the Amityville-based nonprofit's associate director made inappropriate advances and began sexually harassing her soon after she was hired in 2022. Grimaldi also claims the coalition's executive director created a hostile environment after complaints about the alleged predatory behavior. Your electric bill is going up. Today's LIPA's board meeting will talk about its 2025 budget, which calls for increasing the average bill by about $7. It blames increases in delivery charges and customer usage.
I think the message to customers, especially next year as they roll out a time of use or a time of day rate, which will offer you discounts if you don't use your electric during the 3 to 7 period each weekday. If you can switch around some of your activity to beyond those times, you can actually save some money.
Read more about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Construction is now underway on a long-stalled affordable housing complex in Hempstead. The $155 million 159 Main Street development will bring 228 mixed-income apartments to the village, as well as retail shops, including a Compare Fresh supermarket. President-elect Trump will be back at the White House today, meeting with President Joe Biden. Biden will welcome Trump to the Oval Office as part of the handoff of power at 11 o'clock this morning. Trump's continuing to fill out his administration. He's tapped Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy to lead a new Department of Government Efficiency. Fox News host and Army veteran Pete Hegseth has been picked to serve as Defense Secretary. 50 years after the murders that shocked the nation, Amityville residents are still haunted by horror house sightseers. Virginia Huey has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
It's a dark chapter in Amityville's 130-year history that still haunts many people today.
It's spooky to think of all of the, the supernatural things that supposedly happened there.
On November 13th, 1974, this charming 3-story house on Ocean Avenue turned into a crime scene when Ronald DeFeo Jr. fatally shot his parents and 4 siblings as they slept. The mass murder stunned the village and made national headlines.
Your thought is, oh my God, and then when we saw the pictures, and I said, that's the DeFeo house.
Paula Urabiro attended St. Martin's of Tours School with victim Dawn DeFeo. Urabiro was 17 when she learned her friend was murdered.
This was a family that I knew, and I had been in their house, and I had been to parties there, and it really was kind of disbelief.
A year after the chilling crime, the Lutz family purchased the home, but only lasted 28 days before moving out. Their spine-tingling tales of paranormal activity in the house launched the 1979 classic Amityville horror movie, as well as several sequels and books.
It created this mythology about this house, that it was this evil house. And that's hard to get past. That once the legend surpassed the facts of what actually happened, that became the story that continued.
Since the Amityville murders 50 years ago, ownership of this house has changed several times. In 1977, one set of owners, James and Barbara Cromartie, even changed the address to throw off curiosity seekers.
And it's absolutely crazy. Son that should have been buried a long time ago.
But after 5 decades, the legend of the Amityville horror refuses to stay buried.
I guess old stories don't end, just like Dracula.
For Newsday TV, I'm Virginia Huey.
Virginia, thank you. Read more about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. New help for Long Island homeowners battling rising floodwaters. Sherry Einhorn has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
It wasn't really described to be a house lifting program.
Morgan Burke says buying this home on Gilgo Beach in 2020 was the best decision she's ever made. She's a surfer and wanted to be closer to the water. But
from the second I moved here, I was pretty aware that the flooding was always going to be an issue. Within the first year or two, the water was pretty close to coming in, I'd say like 3 inches away.
Morgan decided to lift her home. She got the money to do it through the New York State Resilient Retrofits program, which launched in 2023 under Governor Kathy Hochul, who said, quote, "We are committed to building resilient communities and ensuring more New Yorkers are protected from extreme weather before it occurs." Homeowners who meet the income eligibility requirements can apply for as much as $50,000, half grant, half low interest loan, to make their homes less prone to flooding or more energy efficient.
So you both have to qualify on an income basis, but you also may have to have the cash to support the project if it goes over, the award you get from the state.
Community Development Long Island is running the program locally.
These funds really are critical to help the homeowner really stay in a safe place and ensure that we're able to hold on to the housing stock that we currently have.
There's 27 of these, and underneath each of them is a helical pile that was drilled into the ground. I believe it was about 15 to 17 feet each.
Because of the program and the funding, Morgan says she now has something here at the house she's never had before: peace of mind.
Just immediate relief, I would say, because I feel like I'm just out of the zone of concern for like every single storm that comes through.
In Gilgo Beach, I'm Sherry Einhorn, Newsday TV.
Sherry, thank you. For how to apply for help, go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Only in Newsday, we investigate what's driving Suffolk County's school bus camera ticket program. Is it to safeguard children or generate income? School bus cameras, profit versus protection. Coming soon at Newsday.com.
Checking out your hyperlocal Wednesday weather. A chilly start to the day with the dry and windy conditions continuing. Let's check out your day planner. Chilly and sunny, highs in the 40s in Ronkonkoma. Tomorrow we warm up a little bit, highs in the 50s, mostly cloudy. And here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Still no rain in sight.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching.